Hi, Courtney Robinson here with a new video today on being resourceful and frugal and honestly just how to save a lot and meet your goals. And so for my husband and I, we have had some big goals that we've been trying to reach in the past 4 years, and I want to talk to you about how we have done that and what we do. So I have 3 tips for you today. The first one is to have a plan. Most people have something that they want. They want to buy a house, they want to buy a car, they want to take a vacation, and it's usually something big and costly, and that's why we just don't go out and get it right away. But we have to have a plan for that. If we don't have a plan, 90% of the time we end up spending more money. And so for us, our plan was to pay our house off before my husband retired from the court. We also have, if you follow me, you know we have a roofing business. We have an Airbnb. I'm a contractor in the medical field as a yoga therapist, and my husband has a W-2 job in law enforcement. And so my husband also has a pension, and it's 65. I'm 51. He is 63 right now, and he'll be 64 soon. At 65, he can take that pension and go on Medicare. He's a young 65 as far as being very healthy and fit overall, and we'll keep our roofing business open for a few more years. But we've kind of had this plan. We got married 4 years ago, and we built a house, and we purchased some property about 5 years ago, and we moved into our house a little over 4 years ago, and we just knew that we were going to pay the house off, or at least try our darndest before before he retired from the court. And so we have just about done that. Here we are at 4 years and 2 months, and we should be able, we have enough money right now to go pay it off in savings, but we're trying to see how much we earn in our businesses in the next 2 months so we don't have to take a lot out of savings. If it were up to me, I'd probably go pay it today, but he's not comfortable with that. Also, having a plan helps you anticipate your needs. And so, for instance, right now, even though we could afford to go and buy a very nice, expensive truck, my husband is driving a 23-year-old truck. It's a Ford F-150 that we got from a family member. It had pretty low miles on it when we got it, and it was in excellent condition. And it's a really nice truck for a 23-year-old truck, to be honest. And so we know that we're going to want to replace that truck. We need something that has a little bit more towing capacity, because as my husband slows down and retires, he is planning on pulling a horse trailer and doing more horseback riding. My husband used to be a bareback bronco rider. So with that being said, we anticipate buying a new to us truck. We're not out looking for a truck. He does look in case something pops up, but we know that we have the money put back in case the right thing pops up. And we know that we have a budget for between $12,000 and $15,000. And so we're just patiently waiting. He can pull a horse trailer around here. As long as he doesn't go too far and too far up into the mountains, we're good. We also have a 2009 CRV that is his daily driver, and he's very happy. He loves that vehicle. The next thing is just being patient. You know, it can be really hard to be patient when you feel like you really need something. And I talked about wanting a queen size bed in our guest bedroom, but delaying your purchases and anticipating your needs and being patient, that way when you have money set back, when a really good deal comes along or something comes up, you can take advantage of it. And unfortunately, there's a saying that the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, and it's because of the way our economy is set up. If you don't, we experienced this recently with an adult child of ours. His car blew up, and we had to, in a hurry, find something else. He did not have savings, and I had encouraged that, but he had not had savings, and we gave him a loan, and that car blew up. His job is as a delivery driver, and so we were in a hurry. We thought we got a good car. It just happened to be kind of a freak thing. It was a Corolla with low miles. Who would think that a Corolla would blow up? But it did. And so he ended up having to go finance a car. But had he had more of a savings or anticipated the needs before his other car blew up, and it was old with 300,000 miles on it — we do love our Hondas in this family, they do go very long — then he wouldn't have been in such a pickle and such a hurry. So that is something that I learned the hard way myself when I was younger. So anticipating your needs. We know that my husband's income will drop significantly when he takes his pension. And so we are anticipating a living on a lower income. So we are trying to do that now. And that is another thing, is you have to fully commit. That's number 3. So have a plan, be patient, and you've got to fully commit. And to fully commit doesn't mean that you don't go out to eat or do nice things, but there always, you have that in the back of your mind. Like today, once a week, my husband and I go out to eat in a place like, I don't know if y'all have Tacos for Life where you live, but it's kind of like a Panera Bread, or a place where you go in and you order your own food. They don't wait on you, but it's not really fast food. We'll do places like that now because we can still eat for 2 people for less than $30. Whereas if we were to go out to like even a chain restaurant like Outback or something like that, which I'm vegan, I don't eat meat or dairy, so I wouldn't do that. It's going to cost us double that. So we still go out to eat, but we don't spend that much money. And because of the pandemic, we haven't really been going to movies. And the other day we wanted to go to the movies, so we went to a matinee early, the first movie of the day, and it was like $11. We did get popcorn and a Coke, but we shared a small popcorn. So I think all in all, we spent like $32 for our date. And you're just committing to, okay, we don't have to do without. How can we do this cheaper so we can meet our goals? And by the way, we're going to do this, once a week or a couple of times a month. And a lot of times our dates are just going on a picnic and a walk and a hike. And so there's just always in the back of our mind, okay, we are trying to save for this big goal. And for us, freedom, financial freedom, security is far more important to us than having a fancy car or fancy clothes. My husband said today, I love that sweater on you. And I'm like, yeah, I've had this sweater. I think my mom gave it. I'm 51. In my 20s, I've had this sweater like 30 years. It's just a black turtleneck. It works. So be patient, make a plan, and commit. Not in that order. It doesn't matter really, but and you will reach your goals and you will be successful, and you can still enjoy your life and do that. You just have to find ways to do it cheaper. All right, thank you so much. If you like this, please thumbs up and subscribe. Bye bye.